Hi, I'm Toby from the Adventure People.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're talking about altitude sickness.
How high have you been climbing, trekking?
I think the highest was the Inca Trail at 4,500 meters.
That's higher than me.
Yeah, but I've also been to La Paz and a few other places. I'm not too sure what the highest is.
Yeah. So have you experienced altitude sickness? You don't know?
No, I haven't experienced it myself. A couple of my friends have, but that's at real high altitude.
What did they say? What did they say it was?
You get really short of breath, and one of my friends particularly, he tried to do Everest and he got hysterical. It's actually a great story.
Did he?
Probably won't go on camera.
Hysterical as in?
So he decided to try and do Everest, and he was on his own.
He's on his way up, right?
Yeah, he's on his way up.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And he got really sick, but where he was so sick and was suffering altitude sickness, he was hysterical. So he was puking and other things whilst crying with laughter.
Oh,
and the next day was his birthday, but he got airlifted out of there and spent the next 3 or 4 days in hospital.
Oh my word!
So it's pretty bad altitude sickness if it does.
Is he alright? He's fine now?
Yeah, he's fine. It was just a few days, but it's pretty bad, yeah.
That's astonishing. I've never heard anything like that before.
Oh, yeah. No, it's another friend of mine called Adam. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam. Come on in. Tell us about the top and tail experience on Everest. Oh, by the way, before we go on, this is a product placement. It's just been a very busy week, and I very rarely have a drink, so I thought I'm going to treat myself to a little beer today while we do some filming, that's all. So hope you don't mind. So, altitude sickness, what are the symptoms?
Speaking of the beer, one of the symptoms is it can feel a bit like a bad hangover.
Tell us about that.
So yeah, fuzziness, lightheadedness, dizziness, nausea.
And my understanding is as well, if you don't want to get altitude sickness or give yourself the best chance of not having it or getting over it, just don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, don't drink alcohol.
Avoid it. And how does it affect particular types of people? Or, does it depend on how fit you are? How does it work?
No, it really doesn't depend how fit you are. It doesn't depend on your age or anything like that. It can literally hit you any time.
So this is the thing. So if you've had altitude sickness and you're recovered, do you always get it? Like, are you stuck below a certain height? Then no.
No, I think the main thing is to acclimatise your body.
Right.
So most people who get altitude sickness they don't wait and acclimatise their body.
Yeah.
Which is why when you climb a mountain, you have a base camp where you stay there for maybe a day or two, and then you go a bit higher. You're just getting your body used to the amount of oxygen in the air.
So I've never thought about that. So base camps are actually it's not just a base, but also it's like a plateau where you acclimatise before you. It all makes sense now.
Yep.
Okay. Right. I'm on my trek. Should I have brought any medication with me to help me?
You should have, yeah, although I can't remember the name of it. Can you?
There's one which begins with A, and it's got a very long word. And with some magic, Linda might be able to populate the screen with this word underneath like a subtitle. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Astadramonobelopoulos?
Sounds about right.
I can't remember. But anyway, there is that.
Yeah,
but that's on prescription. I think you have to get a prescription for that.
Yeah, it depends on the country you're in, but a lot of the time you can get it from the pharmacy when you're in that country.
Fine. So what other medication should I take with me?
Paracetamol, ibuprofen, just the standard stuff for headaches and things like that.
Yeah.
Then there's the anti-sickness medicine that you can take.
Right.
That sort of thing.
Good, that will all help. So if I'm thinking of doing a high altitude trek, what are the best ways to prevent, if possible, the onset of altitude sickness?
I think just be kind on your body. So avoid alcohol, avoid smoking.
Right. Yeah.
Acclimatise your body. So stay in the high altitude. So if you're going to do the Inca Trail, stay in Cusco for 2 to 3 days before you go. Don't know what else.
You need lots of calories because I think your body's working harder. Is that right?
Yep, so eat lots of calories, so lots of protein, lots of calories like chocolate bars and things like that.
An upside?
Yep.
Right. How do you treat altitude sickness?
First thing is stop.
Yeah.
Stay where you are for a good 24 hours. If the symptoms pass, then you're good to go. But if not, I suggest getting back down there.
Said smoke.
Yeah.
Don't smoke. That's not. Don't smoke.
No. Avoid smoking, drinking, or anything like that. Take your medication.
Okay. All sensible things.
Yeah.
Okay. So just basically take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Look after yourself. One step at a time.
Yep, so don't be scared to tell somebody that you are suffering, you're feeling the symptoms, especially your guide, because your guide will know exactly what to do.
Yes,
so tell him or her what you're feeling, and they'll advise you. You'll probably end up drinking lots of water and resting for a little while.
And you're in good hands, aren't you? Because these guys are all experienced. They all take lots of people on these treks all the time. So so don't hide anything. It's best not to.
Oh yeah, they'll deal with this on a daily basis, I imagine. So yeah, they're well equipped to deal with it.
Great. So lots of people might be watching this and thinking, I don't want to go trekking anymore because this all sounds awful. So can you give us some context about, how common is it, how severe is it, that type of thing?
I don't think it's very common. It can be severe if you go into severe altitudes.
Yeah.
But if you're doing the Inca Trail or the Lost City in Colombia, that sort of thing, it's not going to be too extreme.
Yeah, okay.
And it really doesn't matter how fit you are, how old you are. It can affect anybody. So don't be afraid of your fitness, your age, or your health, or anything like that.
Sounds like as well, you ease yourself into the trek. So don't fly in there and start the trek 8 hours later. Fly into wherever you're going, take a few days, get used to it, and then you'll be in a much better condition to successfully complete the trek. Yeah,
definitely. Be aware of it, but don't be scared of it, I'd say.
Yeah, okay. Where can we find more info about this, Toby?
Everywhere. On our blog. We've got some blogs about it.
Yeah.
If you download our PDF brochures, you'll have links to them as well.
Great.
You can call us or live chat, and we'll be happy to go through it with you.
Great. 0208 004 886. There are links below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do you have anything else to add on high altitude treks and need to know?
If you do need to know anything else, just ask us.
Yeah. If you ever had altitude sickness, by the way, please comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us about your experiences and we can share those. Or if you want to comment on the Facebook pages or just get in touch with us, however you may like. Right, I'm going to enjoy my beer. What are you going to do?
Get back to work.
Get back to work. Right. Lovely. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.